Welcome, Warrior Nation, to tonight's MEC competition. The visiting Shenandoah Raiders visit our Lady Warriors here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. I am the assistant principal, Daniel Hanson, and I am on call tonight. We will have some visitors throughout the game, but I'm going to start out here in the first game by myself. I'd like to thank everybody for viewing WDTV for tonight's broadcast. Again, visiting Raiders come into the matchup 9-3, and our Lady Warriors are 4-8. Tonight's game, JV, we are just about a little over 3 minutes here until the JV game will tip. Again, Warriors coming off a tough MEC matchup where they fell against the visiting Delville Broncos. Followed up with another MEC matchup again tonight. So Coach Giesman's got the girls ready to go, and we're looking forward to a great evening of basketball. Again, we are just about 2:40 away to tip off. In just a few minutes, we will turn it over to our PA announcer, teacher coach, Mr. Biff Wilson, for our lineups and tip here prior to the girls' JV game. Just a couple tidbits here before we get going tonight. The varsity Raiders, as I said, they come into tonight's contest at 9-3, just coming off of a win at Delville on December 17th. They are led by two senior players in Catherine Perry, who averages just a shade under 20 points a game at 18, and also senior Erica Hill, who comes in averaging just about 23 points a game. So two seniors for the Raiders. For the Warriors, as we've done all year, we do not have a senior tonight. So Coach Giesman, again, after the other night, was very excited in the effort and the growth of all of our Warriors. So tonight, look for, again, all of the various players led by junior Marcy Bunch and also sophomore Raven Luzader and junior Jackie Knott. So, again, Coach Giesman continuing to play a variety of girls, preparing them for growth. And also junior Kylie Antrim. So I think you're going to see that again tonight. We are going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a second on WDTV as we prepare for the JV girls basketball game. Welcome back to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, as we prepare for the tonight's girls JV basketball matchup with the visiting Shenandoah Raiders. In just a second, we're going to leave the mic on and we'll turn it over to Mr. Biff Wilson for tonight's lineup and starters. So we'll turn it over to Coach Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's junior varsity matchup between the visiting Lady Raiders of Shenandoah High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. Let's meet the Lady Raiders. Their roster includes number 12, Elizabeth Paxton, number 21, Felicity Blondell, and number 32, Harley Reel. Starting tonight for the Lady Raiders, a freshman, number 3, Madison Cooper. A freshman, number 5, Allie Brown. A junior, number 15, Holly Shepard. A sophomore, number 33, Addie Pruitt. And a sophomore, number 40, Carly J. Warriors are coached by Haley Hunter. Here are your Wes-Del Lady Warriors. The roster includes number 10, Caitlin Story. Number 15, Alyssa Stoughton. Number 20, Rachel McLaughlin. Number 21, Abby Davis. Number 22, Jenna Love. And number 31, Savannah McComb. Starting tonight for the Lady Warriors, a 5'6" sophomore guard, number 11, Aiden Smith. A 6-foot junior post, number 12, Josie Simmons. A 5'7" junior guard, number 14, Reese Gillens. A 5'7" sophomore guard, number 24, Elena Stewart. And a 5'5" sophomore guard, number 30, Lauren Cox. And coach of the Lady Warriors is Lexi Clark.
There you have it, Warrior fans. Tonight, if you could not catch all that, the Warriors will be starting number 11, Aiden Smith, number 12, Josie Pippin, number 14, Gracie Gilland, number 24, Elena Stewart, and number 30, Lauren Cox. That is going to be the starting lineup tonight as we are set here to get started. And Warriors take the tip. Lauren Cox brings it across. Passes to the right, off the right wing. Gillen attacks. Turnover for the Warriors. That's going to be the key tonight, is our turnovers, being able to limit the turnovers. Raiders bring it down to the left wing with Allie Brown. Kicks it to the middle. We have a shot by number 40, Carly Chandler, with a putback. Offensive rebound by 33, Addie Pruitt. So the Raiders on the board first. Warriors here set up our press breaker as the Raiders are putting on a little pressure. Gillen breaks the pressure, gets to the middle of the paint. Passes to Josie Pippin, who kicks it back out. Gracie takes it back at the top. Looks like the Raiders are going to start out in a 2-3 zone as our Warriors get set here. Swing it to the right. Lauren Cox finds the inside. Great skip pass by Josie Pippin in the middle. Shot from the top. Gracie Gillen is a little long. We have an offensive rebound by Adam Smith. Rebound by the Raiders, and they look to push. Gracie Gillen picks her up at the top of the key. Warriors extending a little bit of pressure at the top. Raiders swing it. Looks like a shot from the right by Allie Brown for two.
Allie Brown.
Just about 5:30 here in the first left. And it's the Raiders 4 and the Warriors 0. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be the Warriors ball, sideline. Lauren Cox, again, the Raiders throw some pressure. Warriors set up the press break, get it to Aiden Smith as she attacks the middle. Swings it to Lauren Cox. She will take a three from the front, from the top of the key. And it's a long rebound to number 15, Holly Shepard, who now brings it back. Warriors get back in defense, set up our 2-3 zone. Again, it's Gracie putting pressure on the top. Warrior shot missed, rebounded by Aiden Smith, and looks like we'll have a tie-up jump ball. Actually, I apologize. We do not have a jump ball. We have a foul on the Raiders. Number 40, Carly Chandler. That'll be her first, team first for the Raiders. Again, the Raiders show their pressure here. Warriors break it. Get it to Aiden Smith as she attacks in the middle, swings it back to Lauren Cox. Lauren Cox settles it down here, get the offense going, swings it to left. Gracie Gillen looks like travels as she was looking to attack the middle of the zone. Raiders bring it back now. Warriors stay within our zone. Raiders skip it to right side, look to get it inside. Great pass in the interior there for number 33, Addie Pruitt, as she pushes the lead to 6-0 Raiders with about 4:30 to go here in the first. Again, Warriors doing a good job of breaking the pressure. Gracie Gillen gets it to the middle, breaks it, settles down now at the top, swings it to the right. Lauren Cox, she will shoot a three, and she got it. Great shot. Lauren Cox. Raiders lead 6-3 as they bring it back down the floor. Swings it to the left, Allie Brown. She swings it back, swings it to the right. Look in the middle of the zone again. Swings it back to Brown here at the top of the key. Gracie and Lauren put a lot of pressure on. Shot looks like it was deflected by Gracie. Looks like it'll be Raiders ball underneath with about 3:56 here to go in the first quarter. Warriors will switch to a little man out of bounds. Raiders inbound it. Gracie Gillen put a lot of ball pressure. Swings it up top to Allie Brown, who swings it again now to 15 Holly Shepard as she was shot long. Great defensive rebound by Lauren Cox, who now looks to push it ahead to Grace Gillen, who misses the three from the right wing. Raiders rebound, and now the Raiders are on the back. They look ahead. Great defensive there by Josie Pippin and knocked that ball away. Warriors with the steal. Gracie Gillen looks to be bringing it back down in the front court now. Another turnover, Warriors, and the Raiders look to become. Deflection out of bounds. We have our first substitute of the game, number 21, Felicity Blondell, in for the Raiders. Raiders bring it ahead. Warriors have the defense set. Gracie Gillen picks the ball up top. Another shot by Shepard, missed. Looks like we're going to have our foul on the rebound.
Foul on number 40, Carly Chandler.
Foul will be on number 40, Carly Chandler. That'll be her second of the game. We have our first sub for the Warriors. Number 22, Jenna Love, into the game, and Elena Stewart will head to the bench. Warriors do a good job again of breaking the pressure. Jenna Love takes the ball up top, passes to Lauren Cox. Lauren swings it to Gracie Gillen, who then swings it back up top to Lauren. Reverses it to Jenna Love, who gets it inside to Josie, who kicks it back out to Lauren for another three. Little long. Great ball movement by the Warriors, though, to get the ball inside, kick it back out for a good shot. Get back in defense now, and the Raiders look to settle up top. With Blondell, Gracie Gillen takes the ball, and then she has a breakaway for a layup and one. So Gracie turning the defense into offense.
Raider foul on number 15, Holly Shepard.
The foul will be on number 15, Holly Shepard.
Allie Brown checks back in
with her
for
first.
the Raiders.
Allie Brown returns to the lineup for the Raiders. Grace Gillen will go to the line with about 2:14 left here in the first quarter, with a chance to tie the ball game. Which she does. Score is 6-6. 2:14 to go here with the Raiders bringing the ball. Raiders bring it across the timeline. Pass it to the right to Brown. Swings it back up top. Gets it inside. Pruitt. Miss. Great rebound by Aiden Smith. Gets it to Grace Greeland, and now the Warriors are back to the other end. Jenna Love swings it up top. Lauren Cox. She's looking inside in the zone. The Raiders are extending a little bit of pressure. Great pass by Pippin to Jenna Love. Jenna Love for the baseline. Great ball movement. Great find by Josie from the high post to Love for the baseline jump shot. Warriors take the lead 8-6. Great steal. Again, here comes the Warriors. Jenna Love for two. And the Warriors take the lead 10-6, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout. Timeout full from the Raiders with 1:25 to go. Full timeout. We will take an audio break. We'll leave the camera on, and we'll be back with you in just a second from WDTV. We'd like to welcome you back to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium WDTV live stream tonight of our JV girls. The Warriors are currently leading 10-6 with about a minute 25 to go. Just capitalize a little bit here on the timeout here. The Warriors are being able to turn some defense into offense with the last 5 points coming led off of our defense, leading to breakaway layups. Raiders will inbound, and now Warriors have the defense set again. Picks up top. Grace Gillen puts a lot of ball pressure on. Swings it. Get on cue, just as we talked about. Jenna Love with the steal. Passes it over to Lauren Cox, who swings it back to Gillen on the left wing, who attacks all the way to the bucket. Good for another layup. So Warriors now lead 12-6. Just under a minute to go. The Raiders bring it back. Number 15 at the top, Holly Shepard, swings it to the left to Brown. Swings it back to Shepard at the top, who gets it inside, and we're going to have a travel. It'll be Warriors basketball with about 50 seconds to go here, leading 12-6. Coach Clock calling it out. Turnover. And it looks like we're going to have a foul against the Warriors.
Wes-Del foul on number 22, Jenna Love.
The foul will be on number 22, Jenna Love. That'll be her first. Be a sideline out of bounds here for the Raiders with 44 seconds to play in the first quarter. Get it inside, top the key to Shepard. Passes to the right to Brown. Looks inside. Great defensive there by Josie. The Raiders were looking to get inside the Pruitt, and Josie was able to step around and knock the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Raider basketball underneath. Gets it into Shepard. She dribbles up top to Cooper. Another steal by Gieland, and she's looking to go coast to coast again for another bucket. Warrior bucket. Pushes the lead to 14-6. 20 seconds to go. Raiders are pushing here. 16 seconds to go. Shepard has it up top. Pushes to the right to Brown. Brown looks inside again to Pruitt. This time gets it into Pruitt. Resets. Pass back. Pruitt for the offensive rebound, and we're going to have a foul, looks like, underneath the bucket. Looks like it'll be on the floor with about 4 seconds to go. The Warrior foul will be on number 14, Grace Gilland. That'll be her first. Be Raider basketball underneath. 4 seconds to go. The Warriors are set with their man-to-man defense. Denying. The pass was inside to Raiders number 21, Felicity Blondell, and she was fouled by number 11, Aiden Smith. So put the ball out of bounds again. This time 2.5 seconds. Great block by Gracie Gillen there on the out of bounds play. They're calling her for a foul. That looked like all ball to me, but we're going to go ahead and it'll be the second foul for Grace Gillen, and that will send Shepard to the line for the Raiders. Misses the front end of the first. Second free throw on the way. Misses again, but gets a rebound. Oh, and she throws up the rebound with just about a second to go, but it misses. So after one, it'll be the Warriors 14 and the Raiders 6. After one, Warriors 14, Raiders 6. We will take just a minute break here, and we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, Warrior Nation, to tonight's JV contest featuring the visitors, Shenandoah Raiders, and our Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors currently lead 14-6 as we begin here the second quarter. So As always, welcome to WD TV, and I'd like to thank our producer again tonight, Mr. Romine, and his wife currently on one of the cameras. So again, as always, we'd like to thank them. To begin the second quarter here, it'll be Raider ball out of bounds. Into the contest for the first time, looks like it'll be number 20, Rachel McLaughlin. Gracie Gillen starts with another deflection and a steal. So for the Warriors, we have 14, Gracie Gillen, number 12, Josie Pippin, 20, Rachel McLaughlin, 22, Jenna Love, and number 11, Aiden Smith. So that's how we begin the quarter for the Warriors. Josie Pippins with the offensive rebound. Shot by Rachel McLaughlin. Raiders secure the rebound. Gracie Gillen picks up the ball at the top. Raiders swing it to Brown on the left. Pass back to number 15, Shepard at the top, who now looks baseline, throws it out of bounds. So it'll be Warrior ball. Raiders stick with their pressure here. Warriors have done a good job of getting the ball in, getting into the middle, and beating the pressure. This time it's inbounded to Gracie, who looks ahead to Jenna Love. Jenna Love pushes there with the deflection. Stolen again. Passed ahead to Josie for the missed shot there. Great look in transition. Raiders now bring the ball back. Pass to the left to Brown, who's looking inside to Pruitt. Defended by Pippin. And it looks like we're going to get her for a foul here on the inbounds.
Raider foul on number 33, Addie Pruitt.
So the foul will be on number 33, Addie Pruitt. On the hold there on the pass. Lauren Cox returns back to lineup. Gracie Gillen will go to the bench. Warriors gets it in to Jenna Love. Pass back to Rachel McLaughlin, who sets it up top. Pass to the right, Lauren Cox. And we have a travel called. Be Raider basketball. Warriors go back in our half-court defense. Picks them up, looks like man. Shepard brings it across for the Raiders. Guarded by Jenna Love at the top. Swings it to Pruitt on the left high post. Looking inside, Josie Pippin is defending. And we'll have a 5-second call. Great defense by the Warriors. We have another sub here for the Raiders. It'll be number 40, Carly Chandler, as she enters the game for number 33, Addie Pruitt. Again, the Warriors are handling the pressure quite well. Get it into Rachel McLaughlin, who gets it across the timeline. Looks at the high post for Jenna Love as she passes for Pippin. Back up top to McLaughlin. Pippin outside to Jenna Love for a shot. Rebounded by Lauren Cox, who gets it back up top to Jenna Love. Warriors look to reset here. Swings it to Lauren Cox again. She's looking inside to Pippin. Great. Pippin looks opposite. Gets it to Jenna Love, who attacks for a layup. Just off. Rebounded by Brown and the Raiders. The loose ball. It looks like it was knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. 4:49 to go. It'll be the Raider ball from the sideline. Warriors lead 14-6. Raiders up top to number 40. Chandler at the top of the high post. Pippin, she attacks. Misses. Great rebound by Aiden Smith. And looks like we're going to have a tie-up. We're going to have a jump ball.
Checking in for Wes-Del, number 15, Alyssa Stoughton.
Now entering the ball game is number 15, Alyssa Stoughton for the Warriors, and Aiden Smith will head to the bench. Warriors again handling the pressure. Get it to Rachel McLaughlin, who gets it across. Back to Lauren Cox, the top of the key. Raiders still in their 2-3 zone. Josie Pippin doing a good job working in the middle of the zone, kicking opposite, looking baseline. Pass to Josie Pippin in the middle. Back out to Cox for a three. Looks like the Warriors were attacking the offensive rebound just a little too hard, the official says. We're going to get a foul by number 15 on Stoughton. That'll be the fifth for the Warriors. 4:13 to go. The Warriors still lead 14-6. Brown brings it down for the Raiders. Swings it to the left, Chandler. Looks like we're going to have a flex cut here. And 21 up top. Passes down to Shepard in the low post. Who kicks it? Travel. Looks like we got another turnover for the Raiders. It'll be the Warrior basketball underneath. 3:59 to go. Warriors lead 14-6. Raiders set up their pressure. Stoughton brings it across. Back up top to Stoughton. Swings it to the left from McLaughlin. Looks inside for Pippen. Skips opposite for Cox. Great shot. Good look. Just long. Raiders rebound and Shepard brings it across now to Brown. Top of the key. Looks to get things set. Chandler catches it and attacks. And looks like we're having a foul. Send Chandler to the line for 2 shots. Warrior foul will be on number 15, Stoughton. That'll be her second. Team 6 for the Warriors. 3:29 to go in the first half. It'll be the Warriors 14, Raiders 6. Chandler hits the first shot, makes it now 14-7. We got a couple subs coming in for the Warriors. Gracie Gillen returns for Jenna Love, and also first time in will be Kaylin Story. She enters the ball game for Alyssa Stoughton, who just picks up her second foul. Also, we have 21 Abby Davis into the game for her first time, and checking out will be Lauren Cox. Chandler at the line now for her second shot. Misses, but offensive rebound to Brown and the Raiders. He kicks it back out to Shepard. Short. Another offensive rebound to the Raiders. Another shot by Brown. Loose ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Raiders. We have 3:16 to go. Warriors lead 14-7 here in the second quarter. Raiders inbound to number 40, Chandler. In the high post, misses. Rebound by Rachel McLaughlin, who looks to push now for the Warriors. Passes to the left to Davis, who gets it inside to Story, who kicks it right to Gielan, who attacks. And looks like she's going to draw the foul. Great attack there from the wing by Grace Gielan. Again, another nice pass to get it into the high post. That Raider foul will be on number 21, Felicity Blondell. And that'll be the 5th team foul for the Raiders. 2:57 to go here in the second quarter, and Grace Gielan's at the free throw line. Misses the first. Number 33, Addie Pruitt, returns to the lineup for the Raiders. 2:57 to go in the first half. It's the Warriors 14, Raiders 7. And the second free throw from Gielan is off as well. Rebound to the Raiders. Chandler looks inside, but just a hair high, and throws the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Warrior basketball. Aiden Smith checks back in for the Warriors, and Josie Pippen will head to the bench. Again, Raiders pressure. Warriors do a great job breaking it with Gracie Gillen, who looks to the entry pass to Aiden Smith, but just out of bounds. Great tack, great idea. Raiders look to bring now. Brown brings it across the timeline. Little miscommunication, getting picked up. Pruitt knocked away. Turnover by the Raiders, stolen by Davis. Gets it to McLaughlin, brings it across to Gillen, who gets it inside the Story. Kicks it back out to McLaughlin. Abby Davis on the sideline. Misses it long, and it's the Raider basketball. Raiders rebound. They're bringing it back across to Brown. She's looking inside to Chandler and Pruitt. Chandler gets it inside now. He's looking inside to Pruitt. Back out to Brown. Brown will take the shot. Little long. And looks like we're going to have a rebound. Rebound and stolen away by Gillen. 2 minutes to go. And it's the Warriors 14, Raiders 7. Back up top to Gillen. End the Story. Back to McLaughlin now, who shoots it from the left wing. Missed, rebounded by Brown. Passes it to Shepard as she brings it across the timeline. Gillen picks her up, swings it right to Brown. She's looking in the high post to Chandler. Now she's into Pruitt. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Timeout, Warriors. And with that timeout, we are about a minute 30 in the second quarter. The Warriors lead 14-7, and we're going to take a quick audio break, and we'll be back with you in just a second. Welcome back, Warrior Nation. We are just a couple minutes away here from halftime. Warriors lead 14-7. Team fouls right now are the Warriors 6, the Raiders 5. We are 1:34 to go. It'll be the Raider ball sideline out of bounds. Same lineup here for your be ball underneath for the Raiders. Warriors picking him up, man. Looking to get it in. Looks like we might have a foul here. The foul will be on Warriors number 10, Kalen Story. That'll be the team's 7th. Be 1-1 for the Raiders. With the foul, that'll send number 5, Allie Brown, to the free throw line. Minute 31 to go. Warriors lead 14-7. Brown up, misses. Offensive rebound to number 40, Chandler, who then is taken away by Gracie Gillen. Coast to coast, looks to go all the way. Looks like as she was going up, might have lost that out of bounds. It'll be the Raider basketball coming back with 1 minute, 19 seconds to go until halftime. Warriors lead 14-7. Brown kicks it to the right. Shepard, who looks inside to Pruitt. Looks like we maybe now have another foul again. Looks like number 33, Addie Pruitt, will be our shooter. The foul will be on Warrior
Wes-Del foul on number 12,
Josie Pippin.
Addie Pruitt will shoot.
That'll be her first, team 8th. First free throw up, and again, miss. Rebound. Out again. Another rebound by the Raiders, but then dribbled out of bounds by Shepard. Warriors struggling to rebound there on the free throws. Again here, Raiders pick up the pressure, but Warriors get it inbounds. Back to McLaughlin. Swings it across to Gracie Gillen as she brings it across the timeline. Looks inside to Kalen Story, who looks low to Josie Pippin, but turns it over. Steal by Raiders number 40, Chandler. Kicks it to Brown, gets it across to Shepard, who's looking inside to Pruitt. Back to Brown. She's attacking up top. Shot from the right wing. Knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll be Raiders basketball underneath with 40 seconds to go. Warriors continue to lead 14-7. Raiders get it in. Shot up and missed. Rebounded by Gracie Gillen. Coach is having her slow it up here a little bit. 30 seconds to go. Warrior basketball up top, leading 14-7. Gracie keeps the ball up top here. Clock down to 16 seconds. 16 seconds to go till halftime. Gracie swings it to McLaughlin. He knocks it away, and we're going to have a Warrior foul with 8.3 seconds to go. I think that'll be on number 14, Gracie Gillen. And that'll be her third. Lauren Cox enters the game for Rachel McLaughlin. So Gracie Gillen picks up her third foul. That'll send number 3, Madison Cooper, to the free throw line. Number 21 for the Raiders, Blondo, returns to the game. Number 3, Madison Cooper at the free throw line. Misses, this time rebounded by Aiden Smith. Gillen brings it across. 4 seconds to go. 3. As she's attacking, jump stop, and misses at the buzzer. So that'll have it. At halftime, it is the Warriors 14 and the Raiders 7. Again, that is the Warriors 14, Raiders 7 here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We will take an extended break here, audio, and we'll be back with you for a little first half stats and a little second half pregame post, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's girls varsity and JV varsity matchup with the visiting Shenandoah Raiders. It is halftime of the JV contest, with the Warriors leading 14-7. We are just a couple minutes away here before the start of the third quarter. I'd like to go over a few highlights from the first half. The Warriors are led by Gracie Gillen with 7 points. Jenna Love, 4 points, and Lauren Cox, 3 points. Foul trouble for the Warriors. Gracie Gillen has 3 fouls. Alyssa Stoughton has 2 fouls. For the Raiders, they are led by Addie Pruitt with 4 points, Allie Brown 2 points, and Carly Chandler 1 point. Carly Chandler also has 2 fouls for the visiting Raiders. We are just about 2 minutes to go here before we start. Again, we are at halftime of the JV contest with the Lady Warriors leading 14-7. We'll take a quick audio break and we'll be back in just a second for the start of the third quarter. We are back here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We are just about 40 seconds away from the start of the third quarter. Again, the Warriors are leading the Raiders 14-7 here in the JV contest. Looks like for the Raiders, it'll be the same starting 5. Number 3, Madison Cooper. Number 5, Allie Brown. Number 15, Holly Shepard. Number 33, Addie Pruitt. And number 40, Carly Chandler. For the Warriors, it'll be number 22, Jenna Love, number 14, Gracie Gillen, number 12, Josie Pippin, number 24, Elena Stewart, and number 30, Lauren Cox. So that is how we will begin here the third quarter. It'll be the Raiders ball out of bounds. Raiders, Brown brings it across the timeline. Gets it to the middle. Looks down low, knocked out of bounds by Josie Pippin. Be Raider basketball underneath. Brown out of bounds for the Raiders. Gets it into Shepard. Shot. Missed. Rebounded by Josie Brown for the Warriors. Gets it to Geelan. Geelan to the right for Jenna Love. Back up top to Geelan. To the middle. Kicked outside. Back up top to Gillen. Shot, top of the key. Made. 3-point basket by Gracie Gillen. Warriors now lead 17-7 with 6:24 to go. Raiders bring it back. Warriors pick them up. Inbound. Stolen by Jenna Love. Jenna passed up shot. Lauren Cox on a miss. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be remains Warrior basketball. Great push by Jenna Love, finding Lauren Cox underneath. Lauren will inbound to Jenna Love. Back up top to Stewart. Back to Lauren, inside to Jenna. Back out to Lauren Cox for a shot. Blocked, partially blocked. Rebounded by Pruitt. Brown brings it back for the Raiders. Lauren Cox picks her up, top of the key. Finds Cooper for the shot. Misses, rebounded by Pruitt underneath. Misses again. Another rebound by Pruitt, but it's taken away by Jenna Love. Jenna's looking to push here. Finds Gracie Gillen. Settles it down top of the key. Looks to attack. As she attacks, she takes a hard fall. Be a foul. Looks like going to send Gracie Gillen to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul will be on Raiders. Number 33, Addie Pruitt. That'll be her second. 5:34 here. First shot, Gracie Gillen is good. Makes the score now 18-7. Warriors with 5:34 to go. Second free throw up and misses. Rebounded by Shepard for the Raiders. Picked up by Grayson. Over to Brown. Brown sells down up top. Stolen by Gracie Gillen. Misses. Rebounded by Lauren Cox. Back to Elena Stewart. She pulls it back out to resets. Over to Cox. Back up to Jenna Love. Back to Cox for a shot from the wing. Misses. Rebounded by Pruitt for the Raiders. Brown brings it back up to Cooper. Cooper attacks. Shot goes up and good. Makes it 18-9. 4:53 to go. Warriors, Gracie Gillen brings it across the timeline. Swings it to Jenna Love. Stewart looking inside to Josie Pippen as she's posting inside. Back to Gillen. Now it goes inside. Swings it opposite. Looks baseline. Great attack by Elena Stewart. Back out. Oh, intercepted by number 3, Madison Cooper for the Raiders. Gracie Gillen's got to be careful up top. She's putting a lot of ball pressure on, and then she gets another steal there. And she's going to be fouled again, attacking the...
Shenandoah foul on number 40, Carly Chandler.
Foul will be on the Raiders, number 40, Carly Chandler. That'll be her third. That'll send her to the bench. And then for the Raiders is number 21, Felicity Blondell. Warrior basketball underneath. Jenna Love kicks it out to Elena Stewart. Back to Cox from the wing. Back to Stewart. Looking up top. Now she backs out, resets. Up to Jenna Love, top. Over to Gracie. She'll shoot from the left wing. Long. And it'll be out of bounds. Out of bounds to the Raiders. Looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout here from the Raiders. And it is the Warriors 18 and the Raiders 9. We'll be back just a second here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We'll take a quick audio break and be back. Welcome back to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court. We have 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors lead 18-9. Raiders ball up top. Brown has it up top. Great pressure by Lauren Cox. Finds it inside. And that's going to be a tough one there on Josie Pippen, looks like, the foul. Yes, it is called. It has got the hold on number 12, Josie Pippen. That'll be her second. And into the ball game comes number 15, Alyssa Stoughton. And Elena Stewart will head to the bench. Raiders ball underneath. Warriors pick him up, man. Great ball denial. Into Shepard. Blocked. Rebounded by, looks like Gracie Gillen's going to come out of there. Warrior ball. She brings it in the front court. Raiders stay in their 2-3 zone. Pippen looking in the middle. Good job swinging opposite. Jenna Love. Stoughton shot from the corner. Misses. Rebounded by 21. Felicity Blondell. Gets it back to Brown. Brown brings it across. Picked up by Lauren Cox. Into Pruitt. Rebounded. Looks like Josie Pippen. And we're going to have a tie-up. And it'll be Raider basketball underneath the basket. Warriors again pick him up, man. Face deny and a back cut by Shepard. Misses. Rebounded by Gracie Gillen. Now she's broke out to the front court for two. Again, pushes the lead now. Warriors 20, Raiders 9 with 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Brown brings it back for the Raiders. Swings it over to Shepard as she looks to attack. She's looking at Pruitt inside. Finds Pruitt on the inside, and we're going to have a foul. The foul will be on Jenna Love as she was helping down on the entry pass to Pruitt. That'll be the second team foul on the Warriors. Also, there's 2 team fouls on the Raiders. 3:05 to go. Raiders look to inbounds. Great ball denial, and we're going to have a 5-second count. Great defense there by the Warriors. Denying. Get the turnover. And it looks like the Raiders are going to put their pressure back on here that the Warriors did such a good job in the first half of handling. Gillen gets it into Pippen. Skips it over to Jenna Love. Jenna gets it up and miss. Fights for a rebound. Great job. Gets a rebound, but steps out of bounds on the baseline. With the turnover, it'll head back to the Raiders. 2:51 to go in the third quarter. It's the Warriors 20 and the Raiders 9. Brown brings it back across for the Raiders. Swings it over, back up top. 20 shot for the Raiders. Just off. Pruitt fights for the rebound, back to Brown. Back to Pruitt on the inside. Pruitt turns and scores. Makes the score Warriors 20, Raiders 11. Looks like we're going to have a violation stepping on the baseline on the entry pass by the Warriors. It'll turn it back over to the Raiders. Brown will inbound for the Raiders underneath. And blocked by Gracie Gilland. Rebound by Alyssa Stoughton for the Warriors. She looks to push. Under control, stops, back to Gilland. Back to Stoughton for the shot. And she makes it. Great 15-foot jump shot from Alyssa Stoughton from the left side. Pushes the Warriors back to 22 and the Raiders 11. 1:58 to go here in the third quarter. Brown to the right side, looking inside again to Pruitt. Again, help side for another block by Gracie Gillen. Pippen is doing a great job defending inside. Looks like we're going to have a foul here on the Warriors. It'll be on number 12, Josie Pippen, and that'll be her third. Kaylin Story enters the ball game now, and looks like Pippen will head to the bench. She is doing a fantastic job defending inside. Warriors miss the layup, rebounded by Alyssa Stoughton again as she takes it in the front court, back to Gillen, who settles things down. Gets it back up top. Swings it over to Stoughton, who attacks, back out. Gillen swings it across, back to Jenna Love. Jenna Love looks baseline for Stoughton, who's looking inside the Story. Oh, we're going to have a kick ball. Be Warrior ball, baseline underneath. Jenna Love will inbound. Three-point shot from the corner by Grace Gillen. Warriors now lead 25-11. Looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout from the Raiders. 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Is your Wes-Del Warriors 25 and the visiting Shenandoah Raiders 11. We'll take a quick audio break and we'll be back in just a second. Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court. It is the Wes-Del Warriors 25 and the Shenandoah Raiders 11 with 1:08 to play in the third quarter. Raiders will look to inbounds. After the timeout, it remains the same for both teams. On the floor, Gracie Gillen intercepts the pass and scores again, another two. Now Warriors 27, Raiders 11, 54 seconds to go. Brown brings it back for the Raiders. Looks like we're going to have a foul on number 30, Lauren Cox. That is the team fourth. That'll be her first. Brown to inbound for the Raiders. Gets it into Blondell. Blondell back to Brown. Brown for three. Misses. Rebounded by Jenna Love. Jenna Love looks to push. And it looks like we're going to have a foul on the Raiders. The foul will be on number 21, Felicity Blondell. That'll be her second. Team third, be Warrior basketball underneath. Gillen looks to inbounds, gets it to Love, swings it back to Story, swings it over to Cox, back over to Gracie for a corner three. Misses, rebounded by Jenna Love. Back to Cox, up again, and banks it in for two. Lauren Cox pushes the Warrior lead to 29-11 with 25 seconds to go here in the third. Brown picks her dribble up top, deflected again by Gillen. And great effort by both players. We're going to have a jump ball here. It looks like it'll be Warrior basketball. 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Warriors lead 29-11. Raiders pressure. Gets it into Lauren Cox. Lauren looks to bring it across. Gets it to Jenna Love. Gets it to Story. Story passes to Gillen. 8 seconds to go. 7. Gillen resets. Looks to attack. And looks to take it, and she's going to draw the foul. Great take by Gracie Gillen, recognizes the time. They're going to call it on the ground. Looks like Gracie was thinking she was in the air, and so was I. 2.3 seconds to go here, and Lauren Cox is going to take the ball out. Back to Gillen up top, who shoots and scores. The three at the buzzer was better than the 2 free throws we would have got if it was a shooting foul. So after three, it'll be the Warriors 32 and the Raiders 11. Again, Warriors 32, Raiders 11 after three. We'll be back in just a second at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasiums for the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. As we begin the fourth quarter here, it is the Warriors 32, the visiting Shenandoah Raiders 11 in the JV contest of tonight's MEC matchup. Again, the visiting Shenandoah Raiders here visit tonight. JV contest here as we enter the fourth. It is our Warriors 32 and the visiting Raiders 11. On the floor here as we begin the fourth quarter for the Warriors, it looks like it'll be 14 Gracie Gillen, 22 Jenna Love, number 12 Josie Pippin, number 15 Alyssa Stoughton, and number 10 Kaylin Story. That's how Coach Clock will begin the fourth. Raiders ball up top, gets it to Cooper. Cooper's looking inside, swings it back over to Blondell, 21. Now she's looking inside to Pruitt again. Back to Brown. Brown's looking inside. Gracie defending. Another block from Gracie. I don't have the stats with me, but I want to say that's got to be at least her fifth or sixth block of the contest tonight. Raider ball underneath. They'll look to get it inside. Chandler rolling. Pruitt roll. They look to get it into Pruitt, which is stolen, knocked away by Pippin. Gets it back to Gracie Gillen. Gracie bringing it across the timeline for the Warriors. Up top. Gets it inside to Josie. Swings it out to Jenna Love. Jenna looks to attack. Knocked outside to nice pass by Gracie. Finds Josie Pippin for the shot. Misses. Rebounded by Pruitt. Looks like we're going to have a foul on number 10, Kaylin Story. That'll be the fifth team foul. That'll be her second. We have 6 minutes and 14 seconds here to go in the game. Warriors lead 32-11. Raiders bring it back across. Up top, number 40 looks it inside for Cooper. Knocked away by Pippin. Gracie Gillen right there as she attacks in transition for, looks like it'll be a foul, and she'll head to the free throw line. Looks like the foul will be on Raiders number 40, Carly Chandler, and that'll be her fourth. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Raiders. Gracie Gillen, first shot is good. And number 21, Abby Davis, returns to the Warrior lineup for Jenna Love. Second shot, Gracie Gillen on the way. And misses off to the right. So after 1 of 2 free throws, Warriors lead 33-11. Raiders bring it back. Blocked again by Gracie Gillen. It'll be Raider basketball underneath the basket. Raiders looking to get it in again, and we'll have a second 5-second call. Great defense again from the Warriors. Gracie Gillen brings it past the timeline for the Warriors. 5:55 to go. Warriors lead 33-11. Finds it inside. Story back out to Stoughton. Looks inside to Story. Story turns and short, misses. And rebounded by Pruitt. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the rebound. Foul will be on number 10, Kaylin Story, on the offensive rebound. That'll be her 3rd. That'll be the team's 6th. Next one for the Warriors will put the Raiders at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Brown brings it back across, top of the key. Looks inside. Good cut by Cooper, and Cooper is able, shots up, missed. Rebounded by Pruitt, who gets it up again, and it looks like we're going to have a foul. 2 shots, so it looks like it'll send Pruitt to the free throw line. And the foul will be on number 15, Alyssa Stoughton, and that'll be her 3rd. 17th foul. 33, Addie Pruitt to the line. First shot is up and good. Makes it Warriors 33, Raiders 12. 5:21 to go here in the 4th quarter. Pruitt's second shot is up and good as well. Good looking stroke there. Knocks down both free throws. Warriors 33, Raiders 13. 5:20 to go here in the game. Gillen brings it across the half court. Raiders still back in their half court zone. 2-3 zone, finds the middle. Josie Pippen does a good job looking opposite. Now, again, and we're going to have a travel here on the Warriors. Raiders bring it across. Brown. Cooper back cuts. Wasn't there. Brown looks the other way. Looks middle. Gets it to Chandler inside the post. Shots up. Missed. Rebounded by Brown. Stolen by Stoughton. And looks like we're going to have a foul on the Raiders. And the foul will be on number 5, Allie Brown, and that'll be her 2nd. That'll be the 16th foul on the Raiders. We have number 32, Harley Reel, in for the Raiders. And number 12, Elizabeth Paxton, in for the Raiders. Brown and Cooper will head to the bench. Warriors inbound. Stoughton brings it across. Screen. Shot up and missed. And looks like we'll have a rebound by number 40, Carly Chandler. And we'll have another foul on the Warriors. This time it'll be on number 10, Kaylin Story, and that'll be her 4th. With that being the 18th foul, that'll send the Raiders to the free throw line. Number 40, Carly Chandler heads to the free throw line for the first of 2 shots. Hits the first, the 1-on-1, excuse me. Makes it 33-14 with 4:35 to go here in the ball game. Second free throw attempt from Carly Chandler on the way. And it is missed. Rebound is knocked out of bounds off the Warriors, and it'll stay here, Raider basketball. 4:33 to go. Inbounds to Chandler, who gets to the middle and scores. Warriors now lead 33, Raiders 16, 4:22 to go in the ball game. Gillen brings it across, jump stops, gets it over to Stoughton. Stoughton looks inside to Pippen. Pippen's shot knocked out of bounds. off the Raiders. It'll be Warrior basketball underneath. 4:14 to go in the ball game. Warriors lead 33-16. Into the ball game for the Warriors is number 31, Savannah McComb. And exiting is number 15, Alyssa Stoughton. Kaylin Story takes it out for the Warriors. Inbound to Gillen. Gillen shot short. Rebounded by Abby Davis. Back to Gillen. Back inside the Story, but looks like it might be knocked away. Carly Chandley comes out there for the Raiders. Knocked away again by Gracie Gillen. Gracie has been everywhere on defense. Gracie brings it back, looks inside to Josie, back outside to Davis. Jump shots up and off. Rebounded by Josie. Back to Davis. Up again, and that time it is good.
Abby Davis.
Abby Davis, 2 points for the Warriors. Now makes it 35-16 with 3:38 to go. Chandler brings it back for the Raiders. Davis picks her up. Swings it over to number 12, Paxton. Back up top to Chandler. Chandler shoots and off and misses. Rebounded by Story. Back to, rebound again. Up. Chandler finally was able to get that one in. Makes it 35-18 with 3:13 to go in the ball game. Story back to Gielan. Gracie looks to bring it across half court. Great pass, in and out. Back to Davis again. Another shot is up and good again. Abby Davis from the same spot. Great pass again from Josie Pippin, and makes it 37-18 in favor of the Warriors. 2:47 to go in the ball game. Chandler brings it up top for the Raiders. Looks it over. Another steal and another deflection by Gracie Gillen. Breakaway transition and another two. Gracie Gillen pushes the lead now, 39-18. Looks like we're going to have a full timeout here from the Raiders coach. And we'll take an audio timeout here in the fourth. It is the Warriors 39, Raiders 18. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We are live on WDTV on YouTube. All Warrior fans out there. We are 2:33 to remaining here in the JV contest in the fourth quarter. It is the Warriors leading 39-18. Raiders bring the ball down. Brown. Knocked away. Looks like it'll be stolen from Kaylin Story. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be the Warrior basketball. Out of that timeout, looks like we have a couple substitution on the floor for the Warriors. We have number 15, Alyssa Stoughton, number 10, Kaylin Story, number 31, Savannah McComb, number 21, Abby Davis, and number 12, Josie Pippin. That's how we play right now. Shots up by Savannah McComb, rebounded by 32, Harley Reel, and looks like we'll have another. We'll see what they're going to call here. Looks like it'll be the foul on number 10, Kaylin Story, and that'll be her fifth. Jenna Love will return for the Warriors. And we'll have free throws for the Raiders. Number 12, Elizabeth Paxton, to the free throw line. 2:11 to go here in the fourth. First one's up and missed. Rebounded by Carly. Missed again. And on the ground, looks like we might have great effort by both players. And we'll have a jump ball. It'll stay here with the Raiders. Be Raider basketball underneath. Brown will inbound. Warriors stay with a man-to-man defense. Back to Chandler. Up. Misses. Rebounded. Another loose ball. And we're going to have another tie-up. This time it'll go to the Warriors. Raiders pick up their pressure. Stoughton gets the ball across half court. Again, as we've talked about earlier, I will say that the Warriors have done an outstanding job of handling any pressure the Raiders have tried to do tonight. They started out early, but we have handled it all night long and controlled the game. Raiders bring it back across to Brown. Brown's looking inside to Pruitt. Back to Chandler. Chandler attacks the right side. Up and scores again. Chandler scores 2 with 1:28 to go. It's Warriors 39, Raiders 20. And another steal by Chandler who misses. Rebound Abby Davis. Abby pulls it across for the Warriors, throws it up. Stoughton gets shots up. Rebounded by Pippen, out to Abby Davis. And Abby's shots short, rebounded by Carly Chandler. Chandler gets it to Brown. Brown looks to push. Pushes up to Pruitt. Pruitt misses. Ball rebounded by Stoughton. Warriors have the ball, 50 seconds to go. And it looks like we'll have a full timeout from the Warriors. With 48 seconds to go in the ball game, it's the Warriors 39 and the Raiders 20. We'll take a quick audio break, and we'll be back with you for the finish here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Warrior fans, we are back here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium for the finish of the JV contest tonight. With about 48 seconds to go in the ballgame, it's the Warriors 39 and the Raiders 20. After the game, we'll take a quick audio break, and we'll be back to discuss the JV game with some stats prior to the start of the varsity contest. Again, 48 seconds to go. Warrior basketball, 39-20. Stoughton gets it inbounds to Gillen. Gillen up top. She gets it around, across to half court. Gets it back up top, inside to Pippen, back out to Love. Back to Gillen, inside to Pippen. Pippen pivoting, back out to Gillen. Again, the Warriors are content with just keeping the ball, keeping the clock running. Gillen up top. Warriors not fouling, or the Raiders not fouling. Back to Love. Shot, and it's off, and it's rebounded. Stolen by Gillen. Gillen dribbles it back out. Again, 16 seconds to go now. Gillen keeping the ball. This should do it here, Warrior fans. It should be a Warriors JV win, 39-20. Gillen dribbling it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot by Savannah McCollum at the buzzer. And again, final tonight from the JV contest is Warriors 39, Raiders 20. That's how we begin our night. We will take a quick audio break from Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, and we'll be back to discuss the JV contest. Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court. Again, Warriors take the JV first contest, and they are led by junior Gracie Gillen with 24 points tonight. Lauren Cox, 5. Abby Davis, 4. Jenna Love, 4. And Alyssa Stoughton, 2. That rounds out the scoring for the Warriors. The Raiders are led by number 33, Addie Pruitt, with 8. And also number 40, Carly Chandler, with 8. So that rounds out the leaders for both teams in the first contest. Both varsities are on the floor warming up. We're about 17 minutes away to tip off. We are going to take an extended audio break here between games and get set for what's an MAC matchup. We'll be back in just a few minutes before tip-off to talk a little bit about the pregame. And we hopefully, we'll have another visitor with us this evening. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. If you need to get a drink at home or something out of the microwave, now's your time to do it. And we'll be back in just a few minutes before the varsity contest. Welcome back, Warrior Nation. Again, if you weren't with us earlier, I am Daniel Hanson, the assistant principal here tonight on call for our MEC matchup of the visiting Shenandoah Raiders and our home Lady Warriors. Our Lady Warriors were victorious in the JV game to get the night going. We're about 5 minutes away here from the varsity tip. So again, just a little tidbit for us here as we enter tonight's varsity MEC matchup. The Raiders come into the contest 9-3, winning 6 of their last games, and the Warriors entered tonight's contest 4-8. And Coach Giesman's got the girls playing with great confidence and continuing to improve. We do not have any seniors on our ball club, and tonight's Shenandoah team is going to be led by seniors. 2 of them, notably, are senior guard Perry, who averages just under 20 points, and the other senior, Hill, who averages almost 23 points a game. For the Warriors, it's going to be a balanced attack. We're going to look to try to not turn the ball over, handle the pressure, and continue to move the ball and get a good shot. So we are about 4 minutes away from the contest tonight here in the beautiful Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, best looking gym in the state of Indiana. Teams are on the floor warming up. Coach Giesman putting in the final few game plan adjustments here, and we're about 3 minutes and 45 seconds away. In just a few minutes, we'll turn it over to teacher coach Biff Wilson for the starters and national anthems this evening. So one last time as well, we'd like to thank all of our volunteers tonight. We're on hand with Mr. Romine, our teacher here at Warrior Nation, and we are ecstatic that he is our producer tonight, running the computer, but not also running the computer tonight. For folks at home, you can't tell, but he's also running one of our cameras. So he is doing it all tonight, and is also his wife, who is on our other camera across the court. So we are thankful for volunteers to be able to bring this production for WDTV for all of our viewers at home. And there's the horn. We are just now 3 minutes away for our varsity contest. Just look ahead for both teams. Wes-Del looks to be back in action January 4th at Wapahani, and it was supposed to be Centerville on the 21st, but it was postponed, and I heard grumblings that it might be coming up soon too, so I don't have the date for that, but look for the Centerville game and then at Wapahani on January 4th, and the Raiders are at January 4th at Union Modoc. So that's the next 2 clubs' ball games. We are going to take a quick audio break as we are set to about 2 minutes away here from game time for the MEC matchup. We will be back with you shortly at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Welcome back, fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's MEC showdown for the visiting Shenandoah Raiders and our home Wes-Del Warriors. We are just about a minute to go till game time. Both teams are getting lined up here for the national anthem. In just a second, we will turn it over to PA announcer Mr. Biff Wilson for tonight's lineup, and followed by the national anthem. At this time, we will turn it over to PA announcer Biff Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Lady Raiders of Shenandoah High School and your Wes-Del Lady Warriors. At this time, please rise and join us in honoring our country with the playing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, let's meet the Lady Raiders. The roster includes number 3, Madison Cooper, number 5, Allie Brown, number 15, Holly Shepard, number 30, Hannah Zodi, number 33, Addie Pruitt, and number 40, Harley Chandler. Starting tonight for the Lady Raiders, a senior, number 2, Katie Perry. Senior number 4, Rachel Snowden. Senior number 20, Jenna Stewart. Sophomore number 22, Kayla Yearsbaugh. And senior number 44, Erica Hill. The Lady Raiders are coached by Damian Wyatt. Here are your Wes-Del Lady Warriors. The roster includes number 11, Aiden Smith. Number 15, Alyssa Stoughton. Number 20, Rachel McLaughlin. Number 22, Jenna Love. Number 23, Allie Swift. And number 24, Lauren Cox. Starting tonight for the Lady Warriors, a 5'9" sophomore center, number 10, Raven Luzetter. A 5'7" junior forward, number 12, Kylie Antrim. A 5'5" junior guard, number 21, Jackie Knott. A 5'8" junior forward, number 30, Marcy Bunch. And a 5'5" junior guard, number 31, Andrea Stoughton.
All right, fans, you heard it there. For the Warriors tonight, we're going to go with number 10, Raven Luzatter, number 12, Kylie Antrim, number 21, Jackie Knott, number 30, Marcy Bunch, and number 31, Andrea Stoughton. For the Raiders, it'll be number 2, Catherine Perry, number 4, Rachel Soden, number 20, Jenna Stewart, number 22, Kayla Mutterspall, and number 44, Erica Hill. So as the game tips, we gotta go ahead and just bring in our guests. We talked about it earlier, but we have Coach John McLaughlin up here now with us this evening. How's it going, Coach?
It's going well. Just got done watching the middle school boys win, and so come down here and watch the girls play against a really good and really talented Shenandoah team who just scored first 2 points there. And I'll give you a heads up right now, I don't have my glasses probably till halftime, so you're going to have to help me with the Shenandoah numbers.
Hey, well, we're just glad to have you. I'll tell you what, doing that whole JV game by yourself, that's a lot of talking. So
yeah, I can imagine.
Raiders were on the board first here. They lead 2-0. It's going to be the Warriors ball out of bounds.
Looks like Shenandoah's in a kind of a one, or maybe an extended 2-3 zone right there. Just extended their 2-3 zone with that point all the way up, back into a 2-3. We're going to get a run out here.
Yeah, Marcy Bunch taking a long. You know how it is, though. Those threes turn to long rebounds sometimes, which are easy run outs.
Yeah, and if you're going to take a long three, sometimes you got to remember that. And here we are on another turnover. Missed the layup.
Raven was out on the rebound, gets it to Stoughton. Trying to settle down here. Giesman's calling out a set. Looks like the Raiders are going to be an extended 2-3.
Yeah, they're really going to try to put a lot of pressure, it looks like, on the guards. Not really trapping, but they kind of trying to contain you in those side pockets when you get the ball there on the side. So far, it's giving us a little bit of problems. We're just going to have to take care of the ball, make those passes, and until they start trapping us, you just got to handle that. A couple pass fakes will shift the zone a little bit.
Perry up top here, swings it to Soden on the right, packed it on the. Looks like they're content with just swinging around here early.
And I'll tell you, that plays into our favor. If we'll allow them to slow the game down, I don't think they'll keep it too slow. But.
Hill inside, looks like he's going to have a foul here on Raven Luzatter. Erica will go to the free throw line for 2.
You know, we're kind of in that 1-2-2 pack line, almost like a pack line matchup defense right there that Coach runs sometimes. And if it slows the game down, then that's a good call for us. The problem so far has not been the half-court defense for us. It's been transition. We've been turning the ball over, leading to easy points, which, as a coach, you love that. But if you're the opposing coach and that's happening to you, then it's not so much fun. So we just need to take care of the ball a little bit, settle into this game, understand that it's more token pressure than pressure right now.
Hill hits both free throws, extending the Raider lead to 6-0. Here they are with that pressure again. Up top, Jackie gets it to the middle, Luzatter, kicks it opposite Stoughton, is deflected, turnover Raiders. Raiders come back, Perry to Hill. Looks Hill for another foul. Erica Hill will go back to the free throw line for the Raiders.
Well, it was two tough fouls right there. I think that's 2 on Raven, so somebody's going to have to come in and play. And boy, if they're going to call it that tight, we need to get it inside and attack because they've called some really tight ones right here.
Hill hits the first, as you said. Looks like it'll be freshman number 20, Rachel McLaughlin, into the game.
Well, she better be ready to play because this team's pretty good and they're going to have to handle the pressure. So it does give them a little bit another ball handler. We'll have to obviously see this press. So
yeah, and defensively we'll have to adjust to a little bit. As obviously Shenandoah likes to get the ball inside, like we talked about before pregame. Erica Hill leads them in scoring with about 23 a game, so you can tell that's going to be the focal point of where they want to go. Stoughton brings it across for the Warriors, settles up top.
Oh, pick it up. A little loose ball there.
Loose.
Back on defense. Just bring back.
Oh,
Kylie Hanson reads the sideline break. That was a nice read.
You know, on the air, we talked about this the other night. We really like what Coach Giesman is doing with the program. You can see the mistakes we make. We're trying to do the right thing, and sometimes, you know, the folks at home see that. Erica Hill gets it again inside. Strong layup. And we're going to have a timeout here early. It looks like a 30-second timeout by Coach Giesman. 5:42 in the first period. It is the Raiders 10 and the Warriors 0. We'll take a quick audio break, and we'll be back with you in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Welcome back, Warrior fans, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium with 5:42 to go in the first period. It is the Raiders jumping out to an early lead, 10-0. Stoughton will inbound for the Warriors. Gets it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks to get it back to Stoughton. Stoughton pushes, gets it across to Marcy Bunch. Back up top to Jackie Knott. Looks to settle things down here.
That reversal pass, they're really reading us on that. We need to attack and go forward. And we've done a nice job of that this year. I've seen every girls' game, so we've done a nice job of that. Rachel better be ready to shoot that.
Yeah, great inside out.
Let's call it travel there.
Yeah. And you can hear Coach Giesman. For people at home, it's a 2-3 zone, but what it is it's just giving us little fits because it's extended.
Right.
So
it's not a typical 2-3 zone. They're very aggressive out of it. When we think of 2-3 zone, sometimes we think of just sitting back in it. They are not doing that.
Yeah,
they're shifting and moving. When you got a big person inside, anytime you have someone inside can protect the paint, you can extend a little bit more, and that's just kind of what they're doing. Hey, well, you're not going to score inside on us, so you're going to have to hit outside shots. So
great, good ball movement there. You saw it go inside out, past Stoughton, extended, Perry for two. You can tell early on here the Raiders want to push. They want to go off of rebounds, deflections. They look to run out.
You can't make a lazy pass. You've got to attack those passes. You've got to be attacking passes.
Stoughton gets it over to Bunch. Bunch gets it into Inch. Going to stay here with the Warriors. Deflected out of bounds off the Raiders.
And our girls are just going to have to understand, hey, catch it, get into a triple threat, get tight with it because they're not. They're just going to have hands on everything. Deflections. It's going to be tighter with the ball. We're going to have to adjust to the physicality and adjust to the speed of the game. We have yet to do that a little. We're starting to, I think, but we got to have to pick it up and understand that a little quicker. Get it out of the trap.
Our first two subs have entered the game. Number 23 for the Warriors, Allie Swift, and number 30 for the Raiders, Hannah Zodi. Hill steals it on the inbounds. Raiders 16, Warriors 0.
Like right here, there
Gets
you
it
go.
to the
Just
middle,
gotta go
good.
opposite, there you go. Kick it opposite and then right to the middle, you'll break the press. And you got to be aggressive against the press. Get it out of those corners. That's what we talked about earlier. They're just trying to get you into a trapping area on the side. They're not trapping up high. They're going to get you in those alleys on the side and try to trap you over there on the side.
And as a coach, how much do you want to push?
We
got a Jackie Knott 3 at the top. How much of that you talked about that is breaking the press, but also being aggressive without trying to get too many turnovers and speed yourself up.
Right. Well, we say that all the time. We want to make people pay if they press us. If they press us, we're going to make them pay. We want to attack out of it. Now, a little easier said than done sometimes because this is a pretty good team, obviously, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. Good. You got to attack with the dribble.
Yeah, it's a balance. When you have the numbers, you've got to look to go against the press because obviously if they got 2 on the ball. And we're going to have a jump ball here. It'll stay with the Warriors.
Just got to be aggressive, and when you find an opportunity to get the ball in the middle, then that's where you got to be. But another thing I think we need to do a better job at, we got to get some pass fakes. So, kick there. Can't argue that one.
Yeah, you talk about the pass fakes. They are really jumping with that first pass. So,
get a pass fake. One of two things happen. You get a pass fake and shift the zone, or you get a pass on a hard basket cut right to the basket to keep them honest. Those two things will make a defender think twice then about coming out so hard on you. Right now they're just being overly aggressive, and we're kind of allowing that. So we're going to have to add those pass fakes. There you go. Get it to the middle. It's all over. Good.
Antrim attacks. We're going to have looks like a blocking foul. Foul will be on number 30 for the Raiders, Hannah Zodi. That'll be her first. That'll be the first also for the Raiders. Bunch takes it out of bounds.
That's not going to be open, so what's the secondary pass out there? Good.
Good, gets it into McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks to get into Antrim. Deflected by the Raiders.
And again, they're going to keep pushing it.
As they do, get it inside to Hill. Hill for 2.
Nice ball movement there. I mean, you'd like to give credit where credit's due.
Up to McLaughlin. Strong with the basketball. Gets it to Antrim in the middle.
So
Jackie gets it back up top. Stolen by Perry. Transition 2 for...
looks like Coach is going to back it down a little bit into his regular 2-3 instead of extended 2-3, which still going to probably get in the passing lanes. Looks like it's more of a 3-2 now.
Coach Giesman called it out, getting it set. Bunch up top, gets it to McLaughlin. Looks baseline, back to Bunch.
They're going to allow us to make that pass. There you go. You get it inside out. We should get a decent ball and get it out of the corners. Look at that cross-court passage. The one that's open right now.
Knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be Warrior basketball.
Right now, I think Coach, you'll see them run a rotation right here. They'll get a rotation cut. I think they're not pressuring us as much on the wings. I think we'll make a pass and watch our cutter go through now. We'll start getting some rotation movement on here because we don't need the person in the middle as much to take the pressure away. So we should make a pass. They're not allowing us to make that pass. They're trying to get a pass to the wing, and then we're going to make a rotation cut through there, but they're not allowing us to make that pass in there. There you go. Now here comes the cut. No, they should, if they go see that skip
Opposite,
pass.
yeah. Number 31, Andrea Stoughton back in the ball game for the Warriors, and also number 4, Rachel Soden back in the ball game for the Raiders. Warriors got great ball movement, looking to move it.
One of the things we've done really well, because I've seen our girls play, is when we get to the middle, look opposite, and that's what's going to be open tonight.
Yes.
We've got to do a better job of it.
Yeah, we noticed. We talked about that in the JV game. Josie Pippen did an outstanding job. Aiden Smith getting the ball in the middle and looking opposite
How'd
to
that JV
shooters.
game turn out?
We won.
Okay.
I don't have the final on top.
Yeah, we won. Okay.
We did win.
Well, that's the only stat I need.
That's right. Team game, but yes, Warriors played outstanding.
Good. Like we're staying in kind of the 1-2-2 look. Nice.
Hill inside for 2.
That was a nice pass. That really wasn't too bad defense. Sometimes they score on you even when you play good defense, and she knows what to do, how to post up and get the ball. It was a nice pass, a nice rotation, but our defense wasn't too bad for the most part on that.
Under a minute here. Get it inside again, as you talked about. Good skip.
There it is. It's not a bad drive.
Jump ball. Looks like it'll be Raider basketball. We're 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Perry returns for the Raiders.
I can't remember it. I'm sure you can't either, but is this a makeup from a earlier, or is this game always on the schedule at this time?
I believe it was on the schedule. As far as I know.
$16 seconds to go.
Back to Zodi. Zodi shot off rebound. Good block out. 2 good block outs right there.
So 10 seconds left. We want to get a decent shot off here. They're not pressuring us, so here comes the pressure. As soon as I say that, we're going to give a little pressure here at least to slow up, which is the right thing to do. Try to slow up. 4 seconds. What you don't want to do is put it right there in the corner. You want to dribble to a corner.
Jump ball. It's going to be the Warrior ball. But
that's a tough one.
0.6 seconds.
That's the one you don't want.
Yeah.
You almost want to just say, let them have this one. Because now you're going to lose it at the quarter.
At the end of the first quarter here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, it is the Raiders 24 and the Warriors 3. We'll take an audio break and we'll be back with you at the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, Warrior Nation, to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for our WD-TV live stream tonight of MEC action of the visiting Shenandoah Raiders and our Varsity Lady Warriors. As we begin the second quarter, Warriors will begin with number 30, Marcy Bunch, number 21, Jackie Knott, number 23,
It's Allie.
Allie Swift. Sorry, I was looking at the roster. Allie
Sorry.
Swift, and number 12, Kylie Antrim, and 31, Andrea Stoughton. Hill begins for the Raiders with 2.
I'll tell you what, Coach McCullough probably wants to get number 44 there. He probably wants to get her some time with him because, man, she knows what to do with the ball when she gets it on the block. She's got a nice drop step, and she's got that one. She put like a little double move together there and then still powered it up. So she's a nice player. Nice post up there.
Yes, that was a
Kylie
great
Antrim.
post up by Kylie there and a great feed by Allie Swift.
Shenandoah foul on number 4.
That'll be Shenandoah foul will be on number 4, Rachel Soden, and that'll be her first, team third. Knocked out of bounds off the Raiders. It'll be Warriors ball on the side. Marcy Bunch gets it into Kylie Antrim. Kylie pulls it up top. Andrea Stoughton. Nice back cut right there. Just right idea.
You're right.
Just lost it there, but that was a good back cut on the pressure.
Yeah, and you can tell Coach talked to him about that at the quarter break. Had the opposite passers. Oh, Kylie's got to finish that. She'd like to have that one back. And I'll tell you what, they know what. Let me tell you something. When you have somebody that cleans up all the messes underneath, I remember a couple years ago when we had some kids that would just, that's all they love to do is rebound. When you have someone that you know is going to get the rebound, boy, it allows you to leak out as a guard to get those runouts. So, Fish crowd behind is upset. There's 23-point leads. A little, not quite there yet, but I don't know. I didn't see it. I was talking to you, so I
It
didn't
looked like
see
two
it.
people just went for it. Nice back cut again by Stoughton.
She's got a jump stop right there and finish that. And then again, here we go with our runouts. Coach doesn't like that.
No, Coach,
Timeouts. They're not, it's one thing to have to score in a half court. It's frustrating as a coach to just give up layups. It's one thing that, in the half court, give up some scores. But what you don't want to do is give up scores in the fast break just like every time. Somebody's got to make sure they're back. You got to get somebody back on that. But, I saw what we were trying to do. You and I saw that when Coach made a couple adjustments right there on the half court. One of the things is if you're going to make that pass and then you're going to cut through, that means that somebody else has to be the back person. Sometimes we lost a little bit of that right there. We're going to have to make that adjustment, make sure we have somebody back because they're releasing one or sometimes two people. And so, if we know that's happening, you got to turn the sprint back and get back as quick as you can to try to slow that down. They're a good enough team that we don't need to give them anything on the runouts.
well, and you got to think Coach Giesen explained to him right there that this is a lot of possessions left in the ball game. We got to play one possession at a time. We're not playing the scoreboard. We're playing to play what we're doing. Jackie Knott gets in the middle of the pressure.
It's like that extended 2-3.
Gets it to Marcy Bunch. Good. It looks to attack. Locked. Raiders again look to push. Soden for 2.
Yeah, and Coach just said something about that at halftime. You got to get it. And I can hear Coach yelling middle. Coach is yelling middle. He wants the ball in the middle. That I know sometimes they're forcing you that way, and as a player, you're thinking I want to go the middle, but they just keep letting me go this way, so I'm gonna go. But they're letting you go that way for a reason. They're gonna trap you as soon as you come over half court. So looks like they're going back into their a little bit more of a half court 2-3 right here.
Stoughton brings it across the timeline for the Warriors. Gets it to Jackie Knott. He gets it back to Stoughton. Rifle pass into the post there.
It's like a little bit of a loose ball hustle foul.
Yes.
Tell my guys, well, I'll take one of those a game. We'll take a loose ball hustle foul.
Foul's going to be on number 12, Antrim. That'll be her first. It'll be the team third. 6:03 to go in the second quarter. Perry brings it across from the Raiders.
Really good read by Kylie.
Yes.
Kylie's starting to play a little more aggressive here. She's getting a little frustrated, I think.
Shot by Jackie Knott. Off. Rebound for the Raiders.
Shots.
Warriors do a good job there getting back that time.
Yes. It's better. A much better job of getting back.
Yes. Stoughton has it over to the side. Nice deflection, the hand stolen by Swift. Swift brings it across for the Warriors.
Got to move it right away. Once you get it up top, Allie, you just kick it right there. Opposite. Now go right there to her. There you go. A little quicker. Cut through.
Looks like we're going to have a foul here on the Raiders.
Shenandoah foul on number 30.
Shenandoah foul will be on number 30, Hannah Zodi, and that'll be her second, it'll be the team fourth. 5:05 to go here in the second quarter. And we have a substitution for the Warriors. Number 11, Aiden Smith, enters the ball game for number 31, Andrea Stoughton.
Go grab it, Jackie. You can still grab it. There you go. Sometimes kids think, hey, I touched that, I can't go get it, but you didn't have possession, so you're allowed to go get that ball.
Jackie brings it across to the Warriors, gets it over to Bunch.
There he is, high post. Got to get it there, Allie, right away. Well, trying to do the pass fake, just got to do it a little quicker. Get that. As soon as you get them off balance, and you throw that pass right underneath their hand or right by their ear is what we try to tell our guys. You know, right under their hand, whether up or right past their ear. Most of those times, those passes are going to get through.
Jump ball will be Warriors ball.
Before I forget that, so let me tell you that a couple of these guys are some of my favorite officials, and I don't get to say that very often because I'm usually complaining when I'm on the sidelines. But a couple of these guys are guys that I really like as officials. So.
Rachel McLaughlin enters the game again for the Warriors.
I'll mention them here in a minute, but some of these guys are guys that I've been coaching 27 years. You've been doing it a while too, so you get some guys that you enjoy, that you like being around and seeing. And, a couple of these guys are guys that I like. So dribble, she can dribble. Let's tell Rachel that it's our team. I'm allowed to say that because I'm her dad. We're like one pass away from getting a decent shot off, and we're gonna have to just be more aggressive. And sometimes it's that the quicker pass. You'll have to make that pass there, Allie. You got a quicker pass that allows you to get to that. And again, easier said than done. This is a really good team we're playing. Let's not make any bones about it. We're playing a team that's really good. We're going to have to, it's a learning experience. And we're going to have to, sometimes you just got to learn how to adjust to the game. So.
Number 15, Holly Shepard, is in the ball game for the first time for the Raiders. Nice cut.
Nice cut, nice pass. Really looking opposite, because you got to pay so much attention to her inside because she's such a good scorer that opposite pass is wide open. I mean, I would be too. I'd be cheating inside too. I mean, she scores it whenever she gets it. So, it's just so hard to not get that. Rachel just threw that one up there.
Oh,
I thought it was going in.
Offensive hook. Yeah.
She's got that little baby hook sometimes that I'd like to see her square up a little more, but again, freshman, she'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Keep it there in front of you.
Well, you got to like how, again, the turnovers might be there, the shot attempts, but we're trying to do what you need to do against the zone. You're getting the ball in the high post.
Coach isn't going to quit coaching them. Coach Giesman will not quit coaching them. He'll coach them all the way through, all the way till the end of this game. and he'll continue to try to make them better. And, again, it's a really good team. So what are you going to do against that? You go back down or just learn how to adjust, try to learn some things, become a better player for it. Grade is 44, Coach.
Senior. Yeah.
Find time believing she hasn't already become a 1,000-point scorer at some point. You might know you're a Shenandoah.
I believe she is, and I believe that Perry is the all-time leading scorer now for all basketball.
Really?
She passed Gavin Griggs.
Impressive.
So, yeah. They've had great careers. Hill is going to University of Miami for track,
Okay.
so she's going to be a Hurricane.
I mean, if you could go to a warm weather school, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No,
That's all going
I
to
wouldn't
Florida.
get recruited. Yeah, I wouldn't get recruited there. I coached 2 years there, and people always ask me, why in the world did you come back and coach 2 years in Florida? And sometimes this time of year, I'm like, I don't know.
Just when it's getting snowy and cold, right?
Yes. I mean, if I could go do track or probably do just about anything at the University of Miami. I've been to the University of Miami. I don't know if you have, but it's an awesome campus. It's weird, a little weird because of how separated they are, but it's a cool campus. I should say that I've been on the campus and then I went to a football game there, and the football game I went to was the Orange Bowl was obviously not at that time was not part of the campus, so it's pretty cool.
Cat Perry will shoot 2.
Any other of my travels you want to know about, or we just, I mean,
Hey. Andrea Stoughton picks up her first foul of the game. That'll send Perry to the line. Hits the first of 2. 1:33 to go till halftime. Perry hits a second. Stoughton brings it back for the Warriors. Gets to McLaughlin, who's looking inside.
bounce pass. Coach is trying to get him a little more aggressive. A lot of times against the zone, if you can drive into a gap, then you can. There you go. He's trying to drive in a gap. There you go. Good. Good things will happen. There's an inside out almost. I can see why this girl, she's the one that's the all-time leading scorer, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many of those were layups,
Yeah,
too.
I don't know. That's a
Runaways.
big part of their offense, I can see. I mean, obviously, probably not against every team, but in a press like this, you get some of those runouts a game. Sure helps your scoring average and your shooting percentage when you can get runouts. That's a tough pass. Anytime you try to enter the post from the high post, I always think that's a tough angle. It's hard for the post person to handle it, and it's hard to get it there. It's just a really tough angle. .25 seconds left here in the half. Back cut again. We've seen that before.
Yeah, and like you said, Hill's such a good player. When she gets the ball in that block, we're double teaming her.
Right.
And just opens up that backside.
Wes-Del foul on number 31, Andrea Stoughton.
Foul will be on number 31, Andrea Stoughton. That'll be her second, team 5th. 18 seconds to go here, and that'll send the Raiders to the line. Misses the first.
Rachel Stoughton checks back in.
Rachel Stoughton enters the ball game again for the Raiders. And Muttersball hits the second.
17 seconds. You want to get a good shot off here. See what we get. Drive at the gaps. That's the right thing to do. Drive at the gap. There's a leaner.
Hey, main shot there. Andrea Stoughton for 2.
Finally missed one.
And they missed one at the buzzer.
Just about went in. So got it. Be thankful that one didn't go in. I think just about all the rest of them did.
Yes, yeah, they hit their fair share. So after 2, it is the Raiders 43 and the Warriors 5 here at halftime at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We will take an audio break and be back with you before the third quarter.
Hello, this is John McLaughlin, Wes-Del boys basketball coach. During these unprecedented times, it helps to have great supporters. Sadly, the pandemic has placed limits on the fans being able to come out and support our teams. That is why we would like to give a special thanks to the businesses that have helped keep Wes-Del's live streams free. Thank you for all you have done for Wes-Del Athletics. Gaston United Methodist Church. Dan Cook at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Campus Rentals. Christopher Phillips. Henry Community Health Sports Medicine. Right Way Collision Repair. Janney Maintenance and Paving. Property Pros. Pizza King. Swift and Associates. Ryan Vanatter and Ruoff Home Mortgage. Richards Farms. L.J. Stone and Company. Thanks again to the supporters that have made this stream possible. If you're interested in helping keep Wes-Del live streams free, contact Kai Denny at kdenny@wes-del.org or call 765-358-8717. All right. Test. Can you hear me okay? All right. We're here with a special guest today. We're going to interview our special guest. It's a surprise. It's Mr. Purdue, but it's not Principal Purdue. It is Landon Purdue. Landon, how are you doing tonight? Good. Do you hear him okay there, Mr. Romine? Okay. All right. Here's what I want to know. What are you asking for Christmas? Say again? A Nintendo Switch. Oh, well, I hope you've been good enough for a Nintendo Switch. Oh, the brothers are over here giving you a hard time. Does that mean that you haven't been good, or have you been good this year? You have? Okay. He says he's been good. Brothers are taking a head, but I believe you. All right. Now let me ask you this. Were you just out there playing football, basketball, or something in the middle school gym just a second ago? What were you playing? Football and jackpot. All right. So, can you beat your brothers? Well, here's the right answer. They can't. I'm not going to let them call you. Can you beat your brothers? Yeah, that's what I thought. Good. So, are you playing basketball too right now? Yeah. How many points a game do you think you're going to have when you play in high school? How many points a game are you going to have? Can you dress this weekend for me? If you never 10 points a game, I'm going to dress you this weekend. Can you do that? Okay. All right. I'll remember that. All right. Now here. One last thing. I'm going to let you say something to your brothers and to all the people out there, okay? I'm going to let you tell everybody Merry Christmas. All right. That was Land and Purdue. And so right there, that might be our best interview of the year. I don't know if we were able to get him on camera because he's very photogenic, but I'm not, so it might be better if we just listen to his audio. But fun to have the kids here. One of the things I tell my coaches, they always feel bad when they have to bring their kids to practice. I love it. My girls were raised in the gym. I love it when the kids are running around. I see your daughters here a lot, and I see the Purdue boys here a lot, and I see, Coach Knuckles has his daughter Reed here a lot, and we just have a lot of kids running around and growing up in the gym. And I think it's so awesome to have kids around and keeps you a little young. Puts for me, my girls are getting older, obviously, so helps remind me of those days when they were young and kind of all the stuff you guys have going on. And I don't miss the lack of I don't miss the lack of sleep, but I do miss the door opening and everybody running, "Daddy," because that doesn't happen as much when they get older. But what a fun family. The Purdue boys was a great addition, and Purdue and you guys and all the kids that we have running around the school sure adds a lot of fun to this time of the year especially.
Yes, absolutely. That was one of our leading things was to bring Paisley over here, and it's been our best decision we've been able to make. So she loves hanging out in the office, and the way all of our teachers and just everybody's embraced her has been awesome. So she was actually quite bummed that she didn't get to come tonight. So when she saw me getting ready, and she knows our Warrior gear, she recognized I was going to work. So
I don't know why you didn't, because you said it was tough to do that first game by yourself. I mean,
yeah,
you could have had some help.
Yeah, could have given her a mic, and she would have ran with it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I bet you would have had lots of stuff to talk about.
Maybe Christmas and a little bit of everything else. So no, she's enjoying her break a little bit too. So
yeah, well, to all those, and I'm sure you've said it already, but to all those Warrior families, and on behalf of you and Mr. Romine that are up here, Merry Christmas to everybody. We hope you get a chance to spend some time in this kind of weird, and I know some of us are going to be limited in the amount of time we get with our families or which families we'll be able to see, but just knowing that, Wes-Del and all of us would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and, and to our Wes-Del family, Merry Christmas, because it truly is, and I know that your short time here, I know it's grown on you just like it did me very quickly, that we are a family, and that it sure is nice to be able to be around all these people. So we get off that Christmas and get on to the second half here, but it's that time of year, and here we go with the tip for the inbound for the third quarter.
Warriors begin with the ball. See here.
So it started a little bit like it ended right there.
Yeah,
Coach,
it did.
I think.
Talk us through a little bit of what Coach Giesman at halftime here, kind of what that.
Sometimes the halftime is like way too long. You're like, man, I wish there was no halftime. And sometimes it's not long enough. And I bet you this is one of those. This is one of those where Coach probably says, I could use another 10 minutes in halftime, because I guarantee he's drawing up some stuff against the trap, against the press, and one of the reasons I can tell you I'm pretty sure that's true is because he just called a quick timeout.
Yeah.
So he's probably reminding them, hey, what did we just talk about? We just talked about this, this, and this. And one of the things he didn't like, something just happened right there. Probably you've coached enough to know that one of the points of emphasis in the halftime, he didn't get covered up right there. So he's obviously going to call that quick timeout right there and get them to remind them. Nice way of nudging them and reminding them what we talked about at halftime, whatever those adjustments were. And so,
and you appreciate that, because like we talked about, he's going to continue to coach. Yeah. He's going to continue to get better, and that's, that just shows it right there that, with the score being, what it is, but it's not about that. It's about the adjustments we just talked about. It's about coming out and continuing to get better.
Right. Speaking of kids here, I see Mr. Stafford over there with his son watching the game right there from the front row.
It's a great cut. Ooh, great look there by Stoughton. She was trying to get inside the Antrim.
Yeah.
Right idea.
Right idea. Well, like to have a little more spacing on that high-low. That would have been a tough pass. I think it could have still gotten there. It was right idea, though, like you said.
Bunch looks to inbounds, finds Jackie Knott. Jackie will bring it up top, get it to Stoughton at the top.
Again, shots get a little tougher when the traps are coming. You got to, Varsity just rushed that one though. She's a good shooter. She's got to trust that. Get your footwork done before you catch it, and then be ready to shoot it. Good. Nice block out by Kylie. Hill still got it and was able to make a nice little post move there. I'd like to see her play against someone, a bigger post, just to see how she handles, because she's so good. I still think she'd be okay. I'd like to see her play against a big post sometime.
Jackie tries to get into. I think we're going to get a foul underneath.
And you said that she's going somewhere to track, right?
Throw, yes.
So, which brings me to a great point.
Kids
Kids today doing multiple sports. There you go,
Absolutely.
a Division I athlete still coming out here and playing basketball, not just because her girls
played volleyball.
Yeah, so she plays 3 sports, not just because the girls need her, but because she is a good athlete, but not specializing and doing all 3. And I can tell you, from having 8 players that played Division I and 1 guy that played in the NBA, the first question a lot of those guys will ask you is, what other sports do they play? So that's really impressive. Jackie Knott gets hit pretty hard on the ground there. She got one right in the nose. Those hurt. Those right on the bridge of the nose. Those even if it doesn't hurt as bad as it looks, which that one probably did, it sometimes just makes those eyes water, man. It hurt.
Lauren Cox enters the ball game for the Warriors. Good cut by Raven right there. Skip opposite to Bunch again. Great shot.
Better job
Yes.
getting her feet set that time. Passes become a little easier too when you're up. I mean, that is a pass that maybe you might not make. Kylie had enough. She drove right at the basket. She should put that one right back up.
Varsity attacks. Rebound to the Raiders.
Like white ball.
Knocked out of bounds by Hill.
Yep. Get some more subs in.
Yep. Enter the ball game for the Warriors is number 15, Alyssa Stoughton. And Marcy Bunch will exit. Cox brings it across from the Warriors.
Another run out play, and it's just tough to defend when you have a big girl underneath that can rebound and just dominate the boards like she is, and then some of these runouts right here. You got good guards that can pass. That's a really nice bounce pass in transition. She might be leading the state in assists after this game. She's really got quite a few, not just scores, but she's got quite a few nice passes there. You're going to have to really extending, so the middle's going to be open. There it is.
When we get it to the middle, Stoughton attacks and scores on the baseline.
Left hand baby hook there.
Number 15, Alyssa Stoughton.
Another assist. Looks like they're going to stay in there 2-3. I got a feeling she's going to shoot it. She feels like she's feeling it right now. She's hit 3 or 4 in the last 3 or 4 possessions. She scored, so I think she's probably feeling like that basket's the size of a hula hoop right now. A decent shot there.
Yeah.
Ball inside out, ball movement there.
And to your point earlier, we're doing a good job of getting the ball in the high post. I'd like to see us sometimes maybe catching the high post and look to attack a little bit more, at least look for a shot there. But we do a good job of looking opposite. You can tell they're coached well on that, how to be the zone, get in the high post, skip opposite,
like we said,
attack.
it's just easier said than done when you're playing against really good.
Absolutely.
Playing against a really good team with really good guards that really know how to anticipate. When you're a good scorer, a lot of times when you're a good scorer, like number 2 is, when you're a good scorer, you also understand when the open person's open, because not always, but really good players will. They'll understand when their teammates are open too, because they know when they're open. So they've worked on it enough to know, hey, I know this person's going to be open if they've cut in this spot, or like that transition pass. She was able to see that ahead of time and know that was going to be there. Worth a try. She's caught every other one up ahead there. 3:13 left in the third quarter. Again, pass fake. She's really not guarding you enough there that you need to worry about that. Nice little hesitation, stutter step move there. We heard at halftime there might be a few schools looking, maybe possibly looking at her, and I can see why. Girls basketball is the one sport where if you can be a little, at the guard spot, be a little undersized and still be able to play.
When you see the floor and you have the basketball IQ, that helps.
Right. So we got to make somebody guard you. There you go, get a screen, make somebody guard you. And you can't dribble. Once you get into trouble, you got to move it. Also there. Romine's wife almost took the camera there. She saw that one coming right at her. That was a little nervous over there. I don't blame her. They were coming hard, full speed ahead right there.
$2:15 to go. Great read by Marcy Bunch there for the steal. Brings her across timeline for the Warriors. Angel getting in the high post.
There's I wanted to mention them before I forgot, but two of these guys, Tyrone and Bruce, both the guys opposite right now, are both guys that have officiated in this area a lot. When I really like both those guys, they talk talk about a thankless job sometimes is officiating. I was just the other night, we had a really close game here, and one of the officials that I really like. I was on them a little bit during the game, or pushing them a little bit, as far as calls here and there. But I was able to catch them on the way out of the game and tell them, hey, thanks, appreciate you still doing this. And I know it's sometimes, like I said, a thankless job. And, I just like I have to ask my players to be able to let go of something after a game. These officials come out here every night and do this every night for us. And, they don't make a lot. You might think, oh, well, they're getting paid for this. But they're not making a whole lot to come out sometimes and be screamed at for a whole game. And, so like I say, those are guys that I really like, too, those guys. The other guys just haven't had very often, so I'm sure he's fine, too. But Bruce and Tyrone are guys I've had a lot over the years.
Well, and like I said, there's the IHA is always looking for officials.
Yeah.
And, these student athletes need it to be able to play the sports they love.
We had a good young one. I can't remember his name, but we had a nice young official in the middle school tonight, and I like to see the young guys trying to come up and do some officiating. I thought he did a nice job from Oak Hill. I say he played at Oak Hill a couple years ago, and just happened to know my sister. He goes to my sister's church in Marion, and so I introduced myself to him, and I'm terrible with names, Coach. So my wife would be the first to tell you. I don't remember names very well, but I could look it up and remember it if I looked it up in the book. And he did a really nice job. Nice to see those young guys trying to come up. We need, like you said, we need a lot more young guys to do it. So.
If you can get it, go get it.
1:23 to go in the third quarter.
Got
Lauren Cox enters the ball game.
minute to go. Third quarter. It's been a pretty quick quarter, not a lot of whistles this quarter, which when there's scores a little bit like this, that shows, again, good officiating. If it's not just a real blatant foul, we're going to let them play, let the clock run a little bit. Good take. It could have been offensive. I was going to call a block, which probably could have turned just a little bit there on the bottom. That's one probably I would have been arguing for. I will say this: he called it on the floor, which is we'll take it because I'm not sure it had to be a shooting foul, but Bruce did give us on the floor there at least. There's the old American out of bounds play that seems to work against Wes-Del, not just girls. I say that, but works against us every time we stink and run it. I want it. I'm screaming switch.
Well, that's one of those plays that as a coach, it works for you sometimes, and then we can never defend it. It's like it's been around forever, and every team in the state runs it. But
see if we can get a good shot off here.
We have a blocking foul here. 23 seconds to go to the end of the quarter. On the floor, be Warriors ball out of bounds underneath.
See if we can run a set play here.
Get a foul on number 30 here.
Got another deflection. 20 seconds. So go run for one shot here. Three from the corner. 6 seconds to go. We get a foul on the shot there at 0.6 of a second left.
Great job by Andrea there to get in transition to go on the clock. Knowing the clock there to get all the way to the rim.
Andrea Stoker will shoot 2.
She'll go line for 2.
Missed the first one.
Kylie Antrim checks back in for Wes-Del.
Kylie Antrim returns for the Warriors.
You can hit this one right over the front of the rim here. A little long.
After 3 quarters,
and there's the end of the third.
66.
Wes-Del's got a little bit of work to do here, but I promise you they'll keep fighting. They'll keep coach will keep coaching. So it looks like they're going to make some wholesale subs, and we'll take a quick break and then come right back. Coming back here with Little Chipmunks there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one of your favorite. I know it's one of your favorites.
Alvin.
Yeah, one of your all-time favorite Christmas songs, Little Chipmunks there to start the fourth quarter.
We've had it all tonight from
Biff's played
Coach Wilson.
He's played a lot of different music tonight.
Yeah.
He's known for that, though.
We've been
He's
around
known for different music.
Big Christmas to oldies to new to, and the Warriors start there the fourth quarter with a turnover. Stoughton goes coast to coast for 2.
Andrea Stoughton.
Nice start to the third quarter.
It is.
Fourth quarter, I'm sorry. Fourth. Chest up right here. Don't foul. Just keep it in front of you. Good job. Got to block out and get the rebound.
Rachel McLaughlin pushing for the Warriors. Looking to go coast to coast as well, and she is fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'd like to see one more dribble there and score it, but that's the dad coach in me. So. But I'm glad to see her.
I thought it was a great take, and she's at the line for 2.
There you
so
go. There you
Rachel
go.
McLaughlin will shoot 2.
It's a nice finish there. See if she can knock them down.
hits the first.
Coach Stunk all the time out here for Shenandoah. Hey, what's the big Christmas present gift that the daughters are wanting this year? I guess you can't. They're not listening.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
It's probably a little past their bedtime at this point. So.
I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, we can talk about it all.
Oh, I don't. Well, hey, we never said they're getting it. They want to. They want to.
That's good. Good point. What's on their list?
Yeah, Barbie dollhouse.
Barbie dollhouse. I remember those days.
3 foot by whatever. Yeah, you can relate. Two girls.
I might have one up in the attic.
Yeah.
Sell you.
I feel like I just constantly shopping in the girls section.
Hey, I said with having 2 daughters, you'll appreciate this. I've done all kinds of stuff I never thought I'd do when I was a young dad. I thought there's no way I'll be, letting girls put barrettes in my hair or playing with Barbies and all kinds of stuff. But
oh yeah, I'm doing it nightly.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did all that stuff. Carry purses all the time now.
Oh yeah.
Spent a lot of time last night in TJ Maxx, which they're not a sponsor, but they should be.
Well, you just
feel like they're
it goes in
sponsors.
phases.
As much money as I spent.
You just see the later phases. Great take by Stoughton. Oh, in and out.
In and out.
Great hustle by Raven Lazaro to keep the ball alive. But yeah, all our girls are into the makeup and everything.
Okay.
So a lot of times I'm right there, play makeup and
good Disney stuff and all that. Yeah.
Barbies. So we'll see. We'll see what has in store for them. But
so a foul there. Shenandoah's going to send number 40 to the line for 2 shots.
yeah, number 40 is Carly
Wes-Del
Chandler.
foul on number 21, Jackie Knott. Carly Chandler will shoot 2.
I won't have you say what you got your wife on camera, so because I have this. There's a 50-50 chance you still may have to go shopping.
Yeah.
So I don't want
Still
you to
got a
put you on
couple
that.
days.
Yeah, I don't want to put that kind of pressure on you. Yeah, I always say you get your best deals last minute. I mean, just walk to the back of the shop and look for that clearance section.
Yes, the marked out. The
Nothing's too good. Still coaching. I hear Coach Giesman still coaching them up here. They got to rip that out of there. And dribble into trouble a little bit, but like he was going to try to split that, just wasn't able to. Cutters here. Throw it.
Gotta
Throw
move.
it. Throw it. Oh, not to them. Oh, well, Kylie, a little hard closeout.
Warriors did a great job of getting back in transition.
Wes-Del foul
Antrim
on
picks up
number
her
12,
second foul of the
Kylie
game. That'll be the 5th team foul for the Warriors. 6:17 to go here in the 4th period. And number 15, Alyssa Stoughton, checks back in for Rachel McLaughlin.
Oh, jacking out with a nice deflection steal.
Great cut by Raven Luzatter. Kylie Antrim with the offensive rebound, looks to kick it out to Jackie. Pulls it back out, resets.
Looks like it's going to be out of bounds there off of Wes-Del. Still working on some stuff, still trying to get better, still trying to know that there's a lot of season left. Won't be playing our best basketball come tournament time. I was going to say February, but tournament for girls is picked up even a little bit now. Steal by Stoughton. Transition, gets fouled, going to get 2 shots. The girls started a week earlier this year. They started, I think, maybe 3 weeks before we did this year. So their tournament, I think, is even bumped up a week. And so we want to be working on some stuff still. We want it. Shenandoah's not in our sectional. We don't have to worry about playing them in the sectional. So this is a time to still work on things, get better, try to prepare for the future, prepare for when you're going to be, in that tournament situation where you're facing some things here and ready to, handle it. So Coach will keep coaching them up. Be able to hit 1 or 2 there. get back and set up your. It always allows you to set up your defense too if you can knock down your free throws.
Looks like the Warriors have came out of our zone now. I'm going to match them up man. Deflected out of bounds by Antrim. It'll be Raiders ball underneath.
Oh, nice little read there. Yep, got to travel.
Travel.
That's that rule there. They can call it a travel if they want, or if they can call it a bobble. I never know what they're going to call. Sometimes I always yell for it. I hate the bobble rule. But they put that in a few years ago. The officials have to call it that way. I mean, I can't argue a whole lot with it, even if it feels like a travel. If it's a bobble, they won't call it. But that one, I think she did. I'd have to go back and watch it. Attack. I'd like to see Raven turn the face up right there. See what she has. Catch it, don't dribble, turn the face to the basket, see what maybe you have. Might have a rip through or a little jump shot right there. Tell our guys sometimes, don't pass up those. We get it, if we work hard to get it in the post, at least see what you have, because we could work it around 3 or 4 more passes and not get that same shot. Nice read there by Jackie. Whoa. Like Coach from Shenandoah is letting some girls play.
Marcy Bunch returns for the Warriors.
Marcy Bunch checks back in for Wes-Del.
Looks like the officials are going to talk about it here maybe and say he thought maybe he saw a tip there. He's going to talk about it. All right, they're going to overrule it and say Shenandoah's ball. So take it down on the baseline here. Looks like a baseline out of bounds play. Oh, somebody missed a matchup. I think Jackie thought it was our ball still, which they really never did blow a whistle and say, which he did point, but they never did blow a whistle and say. Other two going the other way there. Deflected off of Kylie Antrim. It's going to be Shenandoah ball here with 4 minutes to go.
Three seconds on the. There you go, Coach. There's not what you feel like sometimes as a coach. You always want to.
Well, I feel like here's the thing I feel about 3 seconds call. I feel like nobody calls a 3 seconds call unless you ask for it.
Yes.
Which is, I guess, okay, but I don't feel like the officials really watch it that much, or that unless I start yelling 3 seconds or coaches are yelling 3, it's still in there.
Yeah.
But
well, it's like I said, if coaches don't really bring it their attention, I think they're just gonna kind of let those go.
And I'll say this.
Oh, good cut by.
Yeah.
Jackie just didn't have her.
I'll say this about the 3 second call too. A good official won't call a good official will rarely call 3 seconds. He'll talk you out of a 3 seconds. He'll stand the guy under the basket will say, "You need to get out, White. You need to get out," or whoever it is. Blue, get out of there. You're in there too long. Get out of there. You gotta get out. And then if they keep talking them through it and they don't, then you call it. Marcy Bunch with a 3. 3:15 to go here.
Continuing to fight inside in the post. Oh, it looks like we're having a foul.
Wes-Del foul on number 12, Kylie Antrim.
Foul will be on Kylie Antrim. That'll be her 3rd, be the team 6th.
2 of the 3 for tonight. Kylie's got her money's worth on those fouls.
She has.
Roll, switch that. There you go. Guys, help.
Good help by Swift.
Don't leave it now. Don't leave it. There you go.
Ball out of bounds. It'll be the Warriors ball here with 2:56 to go in the 4th quarter.
So I was just talking to, during the middle school game, talking to our music director at the middle school, Keith Roberts, telling me that the virtual Christmas program was a success and that it's online. If anybody wants to go watch it, they can go on YouTube and watch it. And he even sent me the link. And
Yeah, the link is
have a
out there.
chance to- So the link's probably been out social media, right? Probably been sent
Yeah, it
out
was
there
on social media on the elementary page.
and it's on Mr. Romine saying he's got it too. So
on the WDTV.
WDTV. Oh, there you go, WDTV. So we're all
And
want
we'll
to help promote some of those
Yeah,
other things, nice
yeah.
things we have. I know it's a big deal. I mean, we usually have a gym full of people when we have that.
Yeah, and you got to give them credit for, like I said, making adjustments and providing those opportunities still to our Warriors.
Right.
Even though we weren't able to have that big gym full, but I was able to watch it. They did an outstanding job.
I haven't seen it yet.
Paisley loved it. She was in
Awesome.
the kindergarten one. So.
That's awesome. Good.
And give a shout out to our producer, Mr. Romine, for spending some time and editing that. So
Producer credits now.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Wow.
McLaughlin there gets 2 points there, catching it in the paint, looks to score. So
Yep, that's good. Got Jenna Love in for the first time tonight.
Jenna Love.
Say this, Shenandoah, he's played his second group this whole fourth quarter. You know, sometimes people say, why wouldn't you play them earlier? Well, you only get 5 quarters a night. That's the IHSA rule, that you can only play 5. So some of those girls may have played 4 quarters in a JV game that was, of course we won, so they were playing and fighting until the very end. So they may only had a quarter left.
Yeah.
So he may not have been able to put some of these girls until this quarter.
Yeah, and well, to go with that point, they're on their roster. They brought 13 girls tonight.
Yeah,
so
right. Oh, just 13 total. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, total
Oh,
for two games. So
yeah, so a lot of these girls had to play the whole JV game.
Cox, good rebound by Rachel McLaughlin in the middle again.
That's the most
Rebound by
athleticism
Love.
I think she's seen. On the basketball court, although she can jump a little bit on the volleyball court. I've been telling her to jump a little more on the basketball court, but that was a nice rebound.
Shenandoah foul on number 5, Allie Brown.
Jenna Love's going to get a chance to get some varsity points here.
Jenna Love will shoot 1 and bonus.
Be a 1-and-1. And hits the
Knocks
first.
it down. Her brother had a nice game tonight. I saw him play in the middle school. Like I said, he played a really nice second half. So, Love family seeing a lot of basketball tonight.
How'd they both throw out of there? I saw.
The 7th grade won easily. And the 8th grade was tied at halftime. Came out and had a really big 4th quarter. Blake Whitehead played really well. He had 14. I know at one point he had 14 points himself in the 3rd quarter, and played really well. And we were able to extend that lead. And so both teams had nice wins over Daleville in the 7th and 8th grade middle school tonight. So, yeah, it was. They both played well. Both Coach Richards did a nice job with them tonight, and
good.
Yeah, it was good to see two wins tonight. So,
well, congratulations to our 7th, 8th grade Warriors for 2 wins tonight. We now go under a minute here.
Put back.
And that looks like it's going to be a foul on the
Swift's
Raiders.
going to get a couple free throws.
Allie Swift will head to the free throw line with 34.9 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Allie Swift will shoot 1.
Coach Swift does a book for us every game. It's kind of a thankless job. Sometimes we don't. That's an important job, though.
Well, and once
he's
again,
a home book, so it's always nice to have.
Once again, we'll thank all of our, Mr. Romine here spending the night with us tonight.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was going to spend the night here.
Well,
No?
sometimes you might.
Yeah. Feels like it, he said.
And just thanks to everybody for everything that they do around here. You can tell that you got Coach
Well,
Todd on the clock.
Another coach. Another coach in our
teacher,
program.
Mr. Wilson on the, announcing, and
We
Mr.
got
Purdue.
Coaches all the way. We got Bob Todd running the book. The whole score table is coaches that coach in our program. So
people are committed
doing
to
baseball, and it's just nice to have everybody here. So Mr. Romine's our sports coach. Coaches everywhere.
That's right.
Cool. Wes-Del takes a tough one here. Gets a really good Shenandoah team, obviously.
Have a great new year. Wear a mask.
See if the girls like to do a prayer after the game rats in Shenandoah. If they would like to do that, if they want to, they're not going to do it. So Coach said that's okay. No, they're not. He said no, they're not going to. That's okay. If they don't want to, that's their right. But that's okay. But our girls are going to do a prayer, and a lot of times we'll get the other team involved. They don't have to. I mean, I don't want to make Shenandoah feel bad about this. That's obviously everybody's right and opportunity to say no.
Yeah, with COVID right now, sometimes you don't know what school's protocols they got in place.
So they're going to go ahead and go on in, but our girls are going to finish it off with a little prayer here, and then I know Coach is able to give them some time off after the break. So let's take just a short break here for a second. We'll come back and wrap this up maybe. I know even with the loss, Coach Giesman may send someone up or send himself up to talk to us, so we'll wait for a few minutes to kind of wrap this up here. So take a short break. We'll be right back with you. We're back here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium after a Shenandoah win tonight, and we're going to be joined here by Coach Giesman. Coach, you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I'm going to try to turn this way we got your microphone tonight, so it's a little bit easier. I don't have to hold that up. I got made fun of last time. Hey, Coach, one of the things I talked about during the game is that, as frustrating and as tough as it can be, I know that how you are. You wouldn't quit coaching. I know that you'd keep up and keep going and keep coaching the whole game. And as a coach and coaches here, we really appreciate that and appreciate the fact that you won't give up on the girls. And at halftime, I saw what you were trying to do. Now, the other thing I said, it's a lot easier said than done. And when you're playing all the adjustments we want to make, but when you're playing a really talented team like that, they just present a lot of problems, and you got 2,000-point scorers out there for them, and they're just a really good team. So, I know that you might have been frustrated, but we appreciate you that you kept coaching and kept them going. So, let me hear a little bit about just your assessment of what, and maybe what you might have talked to the girls about at halftime a little bit.
And I told them at the beginning before they came out, I told them at halftime, I just told them in there, I wouldn't be doing my job if I just sat down there on that chair and let them go out there. Even though we're playing a team that's ranked 13 in the state, or Blue River that ranks 3rd in the state, no matter who it is, our goal is to get better every night, no matter who we play, get ready for sectional. And if I didn't go out there and tell them what these girls, what you're doing wrong, you're not placed on your screen, or you're not cut, whatever, then I tell them because I'm not doing the job that I'm set to do, and that is no matter win or loss, my job is to coach, be a teacher. I got a bunch of great girls. Don't think they're not in there and they're happy about this situation, because they're not. That's not the kind of team that I have. They care, and too, they want to get better, and it's frustrating them when they look up and see how far to get behind, but they don't care. They go out there and they continue working. That's why I tell them, give me 100%. I give them 100%. And I think it showed it tonight. I think some of the younger ones, I played them because I wanted them to see what it's like to be at that next level.
Sure.
And look, I still got 3 years with the freshman. I got 2 years with the sophomore, and another year with these juniors, and we're getting better. If you look at some of the positive things out there, we are helping on the weak side. We are trying to learn how to take a first step back when you play a guard like number 2 is. Your first step is backwards,
Right.
And that's what we're working on. And look, we'll come back over Christmas break, and we'll work on some things again, and we'll be fine. That's our goal.
Some of those things, and I've talked about it, you can't simulate those at practice because we don't have a girl like number 2, and what we really don't have is a post player, and we haven't seen a lot of those, and you don't see a lot of those in high school girls basketball. I know you had the opportunity to coach some pretty good players at one time, but I'll tell you, when I saw the way I told her, Coach McCullough over at Shenandoah and their boys program probably watches some of the way she handles and catches the ball. She knows exactly what to do with the post, has great touch, 3-sport athlete, just a good athlete and a good player. So, like you said, what do we take from a game like this? What do you take and make it a learning situation for the girls? Biff taught me something a long time ago my first year here. He came to me one time when I lost pretty bad to a team in the county and said, we don't have to beat that team in our sectional. So we don't have to beat Shenandoah in our sectional. We got to beat the teams in our sectional. So like you said, we got to continue to keep getting better and continue to work at the little things that we need to get better. And I see that, and we see that as coaches, and we see us trying to work on those things. And, again, you cannot simulate how good some of those girls are for them. And that's not taking anything away from our girls. They're just really good players, a senior-laden team that's a good team that's going to, make some noise to come tournament time for 2A. So, I still think that the stuff we're doing, the things I see us doing, we continue to get better.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, because when I go in there, I tell the girls the game's over, and first thing Kylie said is, we got to come in there and let's try to start.
Well, they're great kids. Every one of those girls are great girls on your team, from the JV all the way up to the varsity. I've had them all in class. Coach Hanson's had them. Mr. Romine's had them. They're all great kids. We enjoy having them all. And, in the big scheme of life, that's what we're trying to do, prepare our kids to be good people and all of that. How are we as far as, Coach, what's next for us, and what do we have as far as able to take some time off? Or are you able to give the girls a little bit of time off? You as a coach, I know I need a little bit of time off. We're able to. We had our last practice today for a couple of days. So, are you able to step away as a team? And what's next? What's coming up next for us?
Yeah, we're stepping away until to the 29th, and we'll come back in because we have a game January 4th. So really, 3 days of practice, and then we'll go right into against a very good Wapahani team. And, And they only going to get us ready, like you say, for section.
Sure.
And that is what our goal been is get everything down. You don't want to peak now. Any coach will tell you this is not the time to peak. It's sectional time.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Believe it or not, we do a lot of nice things. Now, it's hard to see against somebody like
Sure.
What they do show is our weakness, and we get to go in there. And the girls get to, and Coach, we go in your classroom. your daughter won't know how to work that laptop of yours. So we watch the film and they see what we're talking about as coaches, and we'll be ready for the next game, which is Wapahani there. So.
Well, yeah, I do see it because I see every one of your games, Coach. So I do see them getting better. And like you said, and we mentioned it on the air, we want to be playing our best basketball come tournament time, and we will be. And you'll have them ready, and we'll be prepared, and they'll continue to get better at practice. The big thing right now, and sometimes this is important too, Coach, is to take some time off.
Yeah.
So you take some time off, we'll take some time off. We'll come back after Christmas, and I know that a little bit of time off you'll miss being around the girls. I'll miss being around you because I know they're a big part of your life too. So have a great Christmas, and we'll see you back at around the 29th or so. I'll see you in the gym, and we'll be able to get ready and prepared, and you'll get ready to play Wapahani. And
Merry Christmas to all you guys, and Merry Christmas out there in the Warrior Land. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. That's Coach Giesman again. We want to keep all that in perspective, Coach, and we want to make sure that we understand what we're trying to get accomplished here is to put out good kids. And I know my daughters have played for Coach Giesman, and I wouldn't want him to play for anybody else. He does a great job, just like all of our coaches here. He believes in what we're doing as Wapahani, or as a Wes-Del. I have Wapahani in my mind because we're playing them next, and I was going to say he believes in what we're doing as a Wes-Del Warrior, and he's going to come in on the 29th, start preparing for Wapahani. And that's all you can do after a game like this. You can sit around and pout, or you can go get better. So, I like what he said. It's time to move on. Well, why sit back and be frustrated about that? But it's time to move on and be ready to, get better and continue to get better. And I know I've seen enough games to know that he'll continue to do that.
All right. Thanks, Coach. And that'll do it tonight as we wrap up here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Again, I'd like to thank all of our volunteers and help tonight as we appreciate doing this and putting it on for our Warrior community. So Mr. Romine, Mr. McLaughlin, Mr. Romine's wife, on behalf of myself and all of us here, I'd like to wish everybody, as we've said before, a Merry Christmas and enjoy some time with your families. So we look forward to being back whenever that might be, but we'll be back on air at some point. And for as part of WD TV, we'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.